Indefinite pronouns can be used to describe people, places, and objects without being too specific. So stay tuned as I go through them in detail right now. Welcome back to my classroom where I help you to build your confidence, boost your fluency, and bridge your world with the English language. If today's your first lesson, take a seat and introduce yourself in the comment section below. I love meeting my new students. In today's lesson, we'll be discussing indefinite pronouns, which help us to describe people, places, and objects without being too specific. To describe objects, we will use the suffix thing. And to describe places, we'll be using the suffix where. For people, we can either use the suffix buddy or the suffix one. The suffix buddy is the more informal of the two. Indefinite pronouns fall into three different categories. Those that can be used for a positive meaning, those that can be used for a negative meaning, and those that can be used in questions. We'll first begin with the pronouns that can be used for a positive meaning first. We can use the base every with buddy, one, where, or thing to describe all places, all people, or all things without being too specific. For example, everyone wants to learn English. I want to travel everywhere. And everything in this store is discounted. We can also use the base some to describe a singular person, place, or thing without being too specific. I know someone who teaches English. I know somewhere where we can get great hamburgers. Now let's move on to the indefinite pronouns with a negative meaning. We can use the base no with buddy, one, where, or thing to describe the absence of a person, place, or thing. Keep in mind that the base no can only be used in positive sentences. English is not a double negative language. That means that we can only have one negative word per sentence. So since no is already a negative base, we cannot use another negative word. We must use a positive verb. However, the base any combined with buddy, one, thing, and where can also describe the absence of a person, place, or thing. However, any must be used with a negative verb. So keep in mind the two sentences, there isn't anything to eat in the house, and there is nothing to eat in the house, have the same exact meaning. No must be used with a positive verb, and any must be used with a negative verb. Now let's go through how to use indefinite pronouns in questions. For all general questions, we use the indefinite base any. For example, is there anywhere to park? Can anyone help me? Then, for all other requests or offers, we use some in questions. For example, would you like something to drink? Would you like to go somewhere? We can also use some in questions when we know that the answer is yes. For example, if I see a man or a woman with a lot of luggage, I might say, "Oh, are you going somewhere?" In this question, it is a general question, but because I know that the answer is yes, I can use some in this question. Thank you for watching this video, and if you got value out of this lesson, be sure to hit that like button. Consider subscribing because in my next video, we'll be discussing how to answer the referent question for the TOEFL IBT.